stream tomorrow, but I wanted to give a big shout out to my good buddy Tom Doby. Tom Doby Mower Repairs. Tom is down in the Atlanta area, I think down in Georgia there. And basically, I had the lawn boy. I just did a video on it. All right. In fact, the guy who he's texting me now, the guy who owns the mower, um, and the cable that used for the brake is unobtanium. You can't find them. Dealers want $100+ for them if you can get them. And I know Tom had mentioned a few months ago, even last year, that he bought out a lawn boy parts guy, and he had some of these cables laying around. Well, the cable I made, it works, but yeah, kind of flimsy. It's not really the best. So I emailed him a couple days ago, and I said, Tom, would you happen to have this part number? Sure as heck. He goes, I got two of them. So unbeknownst to me, I get a package today, literally 2 days later, from Tom. Cost him a decent amount of money to send it, with a T-shirt here. So let's see if we got the T-shirt. What does it say? Money, all right, Papa. Tom Doey Mower Repair. Anyway, thank you for the shirt, Tom. It's good size, right size, 2X. But I just want to give him a hell of a shout out because I don't know if the customer's going to pay for the cable. Maybe I'll split it with him, whatever. But now this lawn boy works the way it's supposed to. The cable I made, not the right exact length. This thing is perfect. It went in 2 minutes. It is absolutely perfect. Tom, again, thank you. I just texted the owner. I said, look, this is how much roughly it would cost if you had to buy it. If it was still available normally, I said, split it with me and I'll do that for you. We'll see what the guy says. I mean, I'm going to give it to him anyway because that's the way the mower should be. It's a safety thing, and we have to make sure our mowers are safe. So in this case, we'll see what he says. I've definitely put it with the mower, but just a shout out to Tom. I'm going to go in the chat here, put the link out. Maybe Tom's listening. If he is, maybe he'll come in the stream. Let me see. So let me go into the YouTube here. We're going to do the link, copy link. And someone told me, I'm trying to think who it was, that the link on a keyboard for Windows is the same as when you do like a control something in Windows is the same in Mac. So I'm going to try it now. So Windows V. Nope, that didn't work. How about this one? If I do Control B, no. Where's the thing on the keyboard? Where's the Windows looking thing on the keyboard here? Do I even have it on this keyboard? My son bought me this keyboard. I've never even really looked at it. Huh. Anyway, strange. Well, I'll have to hit paste then. And I'll put paste in the. Yeah, ready, paste. And there's the link. Anyway, so if anyone's around, they want to see it. Jeff Clark. Hello, Jeff. Um, yeah, I love lawn boys. I love the two-stroke lawn boys because I have a little bit of a hill in my yard. And with lawn boys with two strokes, you can go up hills and not worry about it because two-stroke, you don't have to worry about starting for oil. This is a four-stroke Tecumseh engine. I ended up putting a new carburetor on it today. I had ordered it last year. Runs sweet, but this cable that I made, you would pull it, it would pull the brake linkage, but just barely. Sometimes you'd have to tweak it with your finger, like pull a little tighter to get the engine to come off of kill. But now this switch, oh my, this cable, absolutely gorgeous. I'm hoping Tom is around if he's watching or if he sees it, come on, and I'll thank him personally. Um, and let me know what I owe you, Tom. I mean, I know what the thing's worth, but if I can get you maybe a what you call it, Amazon card or something, get you something you need. If there's anything you think you need, let me know, and I will definitely do it for you to thank you. Um, but yeah, I just want to say, guys, we have a great community, small engine guys all over the world. I mean, we've got Klaus in Denmark, we got Mick in England, we've got Conquer and all those guys over there. We've got Tom in Australia. We've got guys that visit here from New Zealand and all over the place. Hey, David. And we all help each other. And I'm just beside myself. I mean, I asked Tom for this thing, figuring if he had one, let me know how much, and da da da. And it just shows up on my door with a T-shirt 2 days later. So many thanks go out to Mr. Doby. And if you don't know his channel, Tom Doby Mower Repair, I'll put the link in the chat later in the description. And go visit his site. He's got a lot of subscribers. I think he's over 12 or 14,000. He's doing really well. But that's all he does now is do the repairs. So check out his channel. He puts out a video Oh gosh, he was doing it one almost every day. I don't know if it's now a few a week or every other day or something, but he definitely puts out some good videos. But I just wanted to come on here and thank him. I figure if any of them, my regulars want to come up and say hi, that's fine too. But yeah, Tom, thank you so much, my friend. I appreciate the T-shirt. I appreciate the cable. My customer here. Let's see. He's asking if it's for his tractor. I gotta say no, it's for the mower. So let me see, for the mower, push mower, the push mower. We'll see what he says. I came up with an amount. I said split it with me. Just split it with me and go from there. Peter, how you doing, Mr. Froud? Um, yeah. So today was a fairly busy day. Off of work today, and I did a tractor service. Thing was beautiful and nice. I took it in last year. It was a Craftsman LT 1000, and it just needed a basic tune-up. It really need a plug. The fuel filter was like brand new. The guy hardly uses it. So air filter, pre-filter, oil filter, grease everything up, sharpen the blades, check tire pressures, all that. And honestly, it runs. I cut my grass with it. Cuts beautiful. So those are the jobs I like. A nice clean unit that's kept clean. You do the service to it, and in fact, I wrote on the oil filter. Hey, Martin, I wrote on the oil filter the date, and it was exactly May of 25 when I did it last. So it's coming up on a year, and so I did it. He's saying deliver it tomorrow. We're supposed to get rain tomorrow here in Connecticut around 2 o'clock. So hopefully I'll be able to deliver that in the morning, get paid for it, make some money, some decent money, and we'll go from there. But at this point, we'll see what the guy says about the lawn boy. I mean, hey, I'm keeping it on the machine. It's a safety thing. It works perfect. I think it's the way it should be. And I told him, the cable's $108 when you go on parts, whatever, to look for it. I'll see if I can find it in here. But anyway, yeah. So I just wanted to do this shout out to Tom, do a quick live. If anyone wants to come up, say hello, and chat a little bit, we can do that for a little bit. Just waiting for the wife to get squared away with what she's doing. We're gonna head out to the diner. It's Friday night. My son, it's his last day for what they call Ice Crew. The New York Islander hockey team has a farm team, or they had a farm team here in Bridgeport called the Bridgeport Sound Tigers. And they were the official AHL farm team for the NHL New York Islanders. And their last game was yesterday in Hershey, Pennsylvania, the Calder Cup, and they lost. So it was 2-0, best of three. They lost, and that's it. Now they are moving to Ontario, Canada. I guess Bridgeport, for whatever reason, I don't know if it was tax breaks or what it was, but it's called Total Mortgage Arena in Bridgeport, right off I-95. They have concerts there, all kinds of stuff. That was the arena with the hockey rink where they played. And it just so happened this year they did well, made it to the playoffs. They did really well versus the regular Islanders. Um, and anyway, they did great, made it to the playoffs, but they lost first round. So he's going out with all his friends from Ice Crew tonight to celebrate, 20 years they were here, a good 20 years. So they're going to celebrate the team, and hopefully some of the team members will show up and celebrate with them. So he's had a great round with it. My son loves hockey, plays and referees, things like that. So, shout out to him and his friends down there at Total Mortgage Arena in Bridgeport. Have a great night, guys, and thanks for the time you put in. Every time there was a timeout or whatever in the game, they would go out there with the shovels. Those are familiar with hockey. You don't send a Zamboni out every 5 minutes. You send out what you call an ice crew. The ice crew has shovels, and they shovel all the ice chips from people skating and braking and skidding and stopping and all that, and they clean up the ice whenever there's an intermission or a timeout or something like that. And my son's been doing it for a few years with them, and he enjoyed it, and it was fun, a lot of fun. He loves hockey, so the end of an era for that. So anyway, the link is there if anyone wants to come on board. I think Martin, you're probably still working. What time is it here? It is 4:30 here, so it's probably about 3:30 where Martin is. He's probably still working. But anyway, like I said, big shout out to Mr. Doby. World Cup. Well, World Cup meaning soccer. Yeah, that's coming. That's true. But try and get a ticket. They're charging $150 train ride to go into that place from New York City. It's going to be crazy for that. But anyway, let me see if I can find that LawnBoy cable. I looked it up. Let's see. I think I copied Mr. Dolby on it. I did because he sent me one. All right, let's see. Where is. All right, Mr. Doby. Here we go. LawnBoy brick cable. 92 1044. So if you look up 92 1044, I'm going to show you. 92 dash. You're going to die when you see the price. Cable. Cable. Enter. There's a guy on eBay with one for like $50. But if you go, here you go, parts tree. This is standard off the shelf pricing, list price. Look at the list price for that cable. Yeah. In stock, 4 left. Well, they're going to be there a while. If you go back 5 or 10 years, the cable's $20. So people know what they have. And again, thank you, Tom, for sending me one. I sent him an email, and he graciously sent me one post haste. I mean, boom, I had it in a couple of days. Just got his new cam. Marty putting the cam in. Cool. New cam or new camera? New cam? Maybe camera? But anyway, yeah, I didn't know if Hank or anybody else would be on. Uh, it's early in the day. Like I said, it's only about 4:30 Eastern Standard Time. Um, but yeah, what a group of guys we have. Like I said, I've had packages, care packages from all over the world. People send me stuff. Look at our friend Mr. Clem. People have been sending him stuff for weeks now, pink stuff. So for his new he shed. So anyway, just a big thanks to Tom. It's just like I couldn't believe it when I saw it, and now the guy's like, "Oh, you want more money?" Yeah, I want more money because it cost me money, or will cost me. I'm not gonna let Tom get away with not getting any money out of it. Anyway, love the old Lawn Boys. Tar Heel, hello William, how's it going? But yeah, like I said, I'll stay on for a few more minutes if no one wants to come up. I just wanted to say thanks to Mr. Doby. Let me see if I can get his channel on here and share the screen. Let's see. If I make this smaller, all right, and then I go here and I type in YouTube Tom Doby. YouTube Tom. Where are we? Doby. Hey, here we go. Tom Doby Mower Repair. All right, so let me go back into the other. All right, how do I share my screen? All right, so we're in here. Make that bigger. Oh, make that bigger. All right, now, oop. All right, I'm back on the screen. Let's see, share screen. Allow to share screen. Ba, 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 ba. Share entire screen. Oh, I don't want to do that. That's not right. Uh-oh. Where's my... Boy, I'm screwing this up really good. There we go, Tom Doby. All right. Can you guys see that? I'm hoping you can see Tom's channel here. Hold on. I'm going to maximize my screen. Oh, hold on. I'm still learning this Macintosh stuff. Hold on. All right, so I'm going to make it bigger. Go into Tom Doby. Can you guys actually see that? Where it says Tom Doby Mower Repair? Let me make it bigger. Whoa. Wow. I don't want to blind everybody. Hold on, let me get rid of that. Hide. Whew, that was scary. Let me try it again. Share. Let's see. Anyway, did you guys were you able to see that where I showed Doby's thing? Did you guys you were able to see it? Okay. Anyway, I just want to give a shout out to Tom for doing what he did. And let me see. Screen share. All right, we don't need screen share. All right, we're back. Put the chat back on. Chat. There's the chat. Yeah, so like I said, thanks to Tom. Check out his channel. Great videos. Always fixing mowers and things that we all fix. Hey, Jay. Let me throw the link out there. Let's see. Paste. Put it on the other one. Paste. There we go. What's going on, Jay? Haven't talked to you in a while. Yeah, so we're just hanging out, giving thanks to Mr. Doby there, and the guy's giving me crickets now about splitting the cost with me of the cable. I knew he would. He's cheap. You guys got customers like that? Cheap as the day is long. It was funny. He comes to the door. He owed me some money, so he hands me some money. He goes, "Well, I'll give you the rest of it later." I'm like, "Hey, whatever." Oh, can you sharpen the blade? I haven't sharpened it in a couple of years. I'm like, "Yeah, $5." Like, looks at me. I love that. Yeah, can you sharpen the blade? It's like, yeah. You guys got cut, Martin. You got customers like that? You know? Ugh. And I think you said it in one of your videos, Martin. When you do anything, make sure you put it on the receipt. Um, work. Doby sent me this shirt, number one, but also I asked him about a LawnBoy cable that if you wanted to buy one, you can't get it. They haven't made them in years because they haven't made these mowers in years. But Toro owns LawnBoy. But if you could find one, usually they're pretty expensive. All right, now it's $20 cable. It's not $50 cable, $100 cable. It's $20 cable. All right. So anyway, I said I really would like to have the right cable on there. I made my own out of sheathing and cable, and it worked, but it didn't work like a factory cable works. The right length and everything, and the right bracketry to mount it. It didn't work perfect, but it worked. Yeah, I know, right? Chris, would you take a nickel? I know. Yeah, rub two of those together, and you still don't get a cup of coffee. But yeah, I think yeah. See, and I think you were talking about it on your other channel, Martin, Small Engine Edge, or whatever, your other channel. Um, Yeah, because I mean, luckily I don't do 100 things a day like you do. It's not my business, but I'm pretty good at repairing. I mean, at remembering things. But I'll be honest, I did the job today for. Oh, here he is. Let me see what he says. What did he say? Let me talk to you when I get back from the gym. This guy runs like 20 miles a day. He's crazy. Hold on. What's he want to do? Yeah, and I can articulate. No, I think he. That's not the right word. I can articulate. No, I can tell him what's going on. He used the word articulate. That's not the right word. Anyway, I'll go over that when I see him after I get back from the diner. Um, yeah, he actually had one, Jay. He had bought out a Lawn Boy dealer last year, year before, Toro Lawn Boy dealer, because Toro owns Lawn Boy. And he said he had a bunch of those in stock. I was like, cool. And he's been using them because they get used on different pieces of equipment, not just lawn boys. They're used on some Toro products and other things. But it just so happens on these lawn boys that had Tecumseh engines, there's a throttle, okay, that you can go from slow to fast, and this cable bracket bolts onto that throttle assembly, so it's a like a two-piece unit. So you really want the right brake cable to be correct. You really want to put it together correctly. And I figured, hey, let me ask Tom if he's got one. He had said that he had a bunch of those, so he did. And he sent it to me, and I got it within like 2 days. So I owe him big time. And I just Well, wanted to give him a shout out, because we all help each other here, whether we need a tool or whether we need a part or whatever. And, we're always helping. Now, Tom's in like Atlanta area, Georgia. I'm up here in Connecticut by New York. It's like, what are the chances of knowing someone who would have one of those cables? I asked my dealer, he starts laughing. He's like, oh, they haven't made those cables in years. Yeah, I know. And then you go on eBay and you get people thinking they're made out of gold, so they want to charge you $50 for one or whatever. And who's going to pay $50 for a cable to fix a mower that's worth $50? You're not going to do it, you know. So anyway, um, let's see. What's this? I'm just not even telling you to remember. Okay. Well, yeah, it happened to me today. I'm working on this tractor, this LT 1000. It also needed a battery. I told the guy the battery's probably 5 years old. And as we all know, small engine batteries, 2 years, 3 years if you're lucky. I've seen them go 3, 4, 5 years if they're garage and if they're kept out of the very cold weather. But generally 2, 3 years, okay. And a decent battery, $70, for a good sized battery, a good brand, Interstate or whatever, $70, whatever. So anyway, I put the battery in, new hardware and stuff. You always put new hardware with the battery. I spray it with, I like the disc brake quiet spray, that reddish spray. I'll spray the terminals with that afterwards to keep everything from corroding. After you wire all the terminals, make sure there's no corrosion and stuff. But anyway, I'm adding up the bill and I'm like, this seems kind of cheap. And I'm like, hmm. I'm like, I forgot the battery. So, by the time you mark it up, it's $80. I was like, shoot, that adds up to the bill. So having a good memory is good, but also, when you start working on more than one thing at a time, document it. Just a little notepad or something, document it, or on the computer, document everything. I've been using my head to document a lot of the stuff, but it's nice to have the computer. And I say to myself, I go downstairs, all my filters and stuff. I was doing this lawnmower. I said, do I have one of these air filters? This is the kind that has that rectangular filter with that little, like a half moon on the side of it. But there's two different sizes. There's a short one and a long one. And most of the tractors that you see, the John Deeres and the Husqvarna and stuff, take the longer one. And, the 12, 13, 14 horsepower, they take the shorter one. The 18, 19 horsepower, they take the bigger one. This one took the bigger one. Anyway, so I had one, so I didn't have to buy that. What? Let's see, 16 years on a tractor battery? That's pretty damn good if you got on a tractor battery. Car batteries I could see sometimes, but magnesium deck. Yeah, this one, I don't know if it's magnesium on this one. It could be. I thought it was aluminum on this. It's oxidized pretty good in some spots. I thought it was maybe it was aluminum, but anyway. Hello, Jack is here. Hello, Jack. Um, yeah, so like I said, shout out to Tom, and we'll see what's going on. Let's see. Is Jack Mike? I'm trying to see. I see Marty saying hello to Mike. Does that mean Jack is Mike? Because we got Chris, we got Jay, we got William. Who else we got in the chat? Who else? So anyway, uh, Gravely. I worked on one of those iTechs 95. I worked on one of those a few years ago. I wasn't too crazy about it. I mean, it cut okay, but it just seemed like everything wasn't that accessible to get to everything like the blades and adjustments and things like that. So, anywho, but all right, nobody wants to come up and say hello. All right, I'm gonna hit it. I gotta go to diner with the wife. It's Friday night, so we're gonna hit it. So again, thanks to Tom Dolby. I really do appreciate it, Tom. It really is going to make this mower a lot safer for the guy, easier to operate, and I'll feel better about it. So thanks again. Just wanted to do this quick shout out for Tom. I will put his link to his channel in there. So if you can, give him a shout out, give him a thumbs up and a like, join his channel. You won't regret it because he's got a lot of really good stuff. So, all right, that's it for now, guys. Tomorrow, 2 o'clock, I'll be on live from 2 to 4 Eastern Time. It's supposed to be crappy weather starting around 2 o'clock, so it'll be good to be in and doing something indoors. So, catch you guys tomorrow, 2 o'clock. See you, everybody.